Looking for a way to get that airflow up on that Kirby tradition? Then this is the video for you. Now don't forget everything you use in the video today. There are links in the description below for the best place to get those Kirby products. Make sure you check those out at the end of this video. Hi Kirby fans, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to be looking at getting the CFM up on that Kirby tradition. Now if you've got a Kirby tradition, a lot of people don't want to change the design on it. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of mod and seeing if we can improve on that CFM. So let's dive straight into it. Now when we run this with the standard setup that Kirby had, it did drop the CFM considerably. Now there is a quick and easier way to upgrade this and a warp and oil card above to that. I'm hoping there's a better way so we can actually keep this on here and improve the CFM even probably better than what you got with the Heritage 84. So let's dive in, see what we're going to use, and it might work, it might not. If the video is airing, then it obviously does work. Right, so we're going to start by moving the bag assembly. Now, as we open it up, obviously you've got the original Kirby tradition bag in there, but the airflow system on this, and I think it's down to this pipe, is absolutely shocking. I was quite surprised how much the airflow did drop on this compared to the Classic 3. And I think it's down to this pipe and just the way Kirby run up this system. So just remove the bag, take all this out, and then we'll jump in and I'll show you what we're going to use. Right, so now the plan is to keep this looking original, and to do that obviously we still want to keep this, but we do want something we can use in here to fit the Hepa filtration bags too. Now the best option I've found is an old G3 mini emptier. So what I'm going to do is grab a multi-tool and we're just going to literally cut this off here, and hopefully this will fit in there. If not, we'll adjust it to make it fit. We're going to try and seal it around here as well, just so aesthetically from the outside it doesn't look like it's been adjusted. So you've still got that nice late 70s early 80s look that Kirby did have with this, but whether this will improve that airflow, we're about to find out. Right, so we're just going to grab our multi-tool and we're just going to cut along the top edge of this. Well, so the plan is to go with something that's a little bit reversible. We're going to put a seal around here. We could go down the Heritage route and obviously cut it to shape and try and fit it underneath and then put some screws through to hold it. I'm going to go for fitting it on top and see how we go. We can always adjust it and have it underneath after, but for this purpose we'll see if it will go on top with some sealant. So just make sure that you've got the front of the mini emptier. So as it came off there, that's the front. We're going to place that on there and we're going to flip this over. Make sure you keep that central. You can use some little clamps if you like. Just get a biro and you're just going to mark there and mark there. Okay, so now when we turn that over, that is our internal. So theoretically our screw hopefully should go around there. So it's going to be totally reversible, so you can reverse it back and fit the original bag if you like. This is just to see if we can upgrade that airflow and get this running a lot more efficiently than it does. Right, so we're using a self-tapper screw with a drill bit on the end. You can pre-drill it if you like. I'm going to try this and see if this actually works first. Right, so you can see we put a tiny little screw hole there, so it's not going to affect it in any way. And then all we're going to do is tighten that in there, and then we'll take it off in a second when we finished it and fit the seal. And now to fit the top one. Come about halfway. Just take that off. See where it's marked it. I'm just going to drill that through. So we'll just check that fits, and then we'll remove one screw and we'll fit a seal around the inside. What you don't want is overlapping, which it's not. So it's not overlapping anywhere, so that our bag should still fit. Obviously you're going to want to seal around here. Now you can use silicone sealant if you want. I'm not going to use silicone sealant because I just want to check that I'm getting the airflow. So I will be just using a sponge seal. So we'll undo that and then we'll fit the sponge seal. And we're just throwing a sponge seal around here. Right, so this is the same seal that I use for a gasket if I'm making a gasket for the Legend 2 floor plates as well. I will put a link down below to it. So I'm just going to put that around there. Okay, now we're just going to find the holes. So there's one there. You should feel it. And there's one there. So we'll just refit this. Now if this does improve it, obviously what I'm going to do is I'm just going to seal around there with some silicone at a later date. But as I'm making this video, we'll just try it as it is at the moment. Right, so we're just going to attach our original G3 hose. So now we should be able to fit a HEPA filtration bag and use it. Let's check it out. And with our bag, this probably works a lot easier now because we can just push that through and just hook that over, and that works a treat. So we've got the Kirby Tradition fitted with our conversion. Has it upped this CFM? Let's find out and see what we get. So I'm just going to run that for 10 seconds. Alright, don't forget, if you're using the video today, there are links in the description below for the best place to get those Kirby products. Make sure you check those out at the end of this video. So the question is, have we improved on Kirby's CFM from variational upgrade by using the upgrade that I did compared to a Heritage 84? I think we might have. When we first got this Tradition, we ran a CFM on it, obviously before it was refurbished, and we got a CFM of 92. But I will put an iCard above link into that video if you want to check that out. But that's just from memory. And the CFM we got today actually raised quite a bit. Now there are alternative ways of converting it. You wouldn't use the original bag. You'd use a different emptier, and I will put an archive of a link into a video on doing that. So with a HEPA filtration bag and that G3 emptier in there, we got a CFM of 120.63. So boosted the CFM around 25 CFM, so that's a pretty good improvement. But by just using the modification that I did alone, you can still keep your Tradition looking the same. You can use those HEPA built filtration bags in there, and it's a pretty simple thing to do. So you can see that if you've got an old Kirby from 1979, a Kirby Tradition, and you're using those bags that are pretty hard to get hold of, you can upgrade it to use the new Kirby bags with those simple steps. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. So thanks for watching, happy cleaning, and I'll catch you next one.